Gaffer, you said at the weekend that a 2-0 win where both your strikers scored make you very happy. Throw an extra 3 goals. How are you feeling after that?
Yeah, no, I'm pleased for the lads really, because we, like I said, we played in a game at the weekend and deserved to win it against a good team. And Morecambe beat us early in the season, and it wasn't particularly a good performance by ourselves early in the season, and we needed to probably put that right. But I think we've come a long way since we were beaten 2-0 by them early in the season. So really pleased for the lads tonight, and just really pleased for them.
Where do you rank this performance compared to ones in recent months?
Don't know.
Fair enough.
When you talk about performance, it's different, isn't it? Because everybody gets clouded by results. So, I couldn't say tonight's performance was that much better just because 5 goals went in. Obviously, it's a good win, but a win's a win, if that makes sense. I would say that somewhere along the season, without plucking out games, we've played equally as well, and the chances haven't gone in, or they've been blocked, or the goalkeepers made saves. We played well Saturday, and especially in the second half. Their goalkeeper ends up being man of the match, which has happened here on a few occasions this season.
On to the goal scorers. For Dan, always saying what a great lad he is, and he's got himself a brace, and that second goal in particular showed such great confidence. Turned his man inside out twice.
Yeah, I mean, I talked to Dan a lot about his finishing and how he, perhaps should go about his goals, and Ryan also. And tonight, that second one was exactly what I would want him to do. And also in the first one, when crosses are going into the box there. I mean, I think what will get forgotten was, Dan Udo ended up winning the ball back off of Diagaraga on the halfway line just in front of me. The next time he touches it, he put it in the back of the net. So there was a fair bit that had to go on, but it was important that he nicked that ball back and he was strong, and then got off a nice composure pass for us to be able to build, for him to be able to get that tap in at the end. I like his second goal, just because I like the turn and I like the strike. And I do talk to him about, when I first come in, I used to find Dan always wanted to find the corners. He doesn't need to find the corners when he's got the power he's got. So sometimes, that he used to miss the target a lot, but he hits the target a lot more now. And when he puts that power into it, there isn't a goalkeeper around who's going to save that. Doesn't matter what league you're in.
And Luke, a brace for him as well. A smart penalty, and again another great strike for his second.
Yeah, no, it was a couple of great finishes by Luke, but we know he's got that in him. So obviously pleased for him. That adds to his goal tally. All in all, we're delighted with the goals and who got them. It'd be nice if there would have been another goal from one of the lads that hadn't scored yet. But hopefully we've got a few games to go and see if they can pitch in between now and the end of the season.
I wanted to mention Tom Flanagan to you, because to me at least it looked like he was getting forward in open play a lot more, and it was his strike that won the penalty as well.
I think him and Matthew Pennington, it was one of them games tonight where we felt as though we needed to, because they sort of played 3-6-1 really in midfield. They played with like a short striker in Connolly that he was always sitting on our midfield player. So then the game become about our outside centre backs. So the game was a little bit different to how we'd sort of planned it, because they didn't have 2 strikers up against us. So therefore we needed to make sure we played out through the centre backs, but then took their 10, which was Connolly, which is their short striker, out of the game. And then when we got them over one side, it wasn't necessarily about going straight in. We had to come back out, cut the dwell time on the ball, and come back out and go the other way before we went in.
When it was set up differently to how you expected, is that something you realise when you get a team sheet, or when you see them line up and how they start
No, when
playing?
it starts, when the game starts.
Yeah.
So yeah, so really, they didn't end up with the 2 strikers. They ended up with 4 of them in the middle of the park, plus the 2 wing backs that make 6, and then Stockton up top by himself.
And for Ryan as well, his second goal in as many games, and a great header as well. It was.
Yeah, no, brilliant header. I'm pleased for him. Maybe like I've said before, they can't score all the time, but hopefully these couple of moments now have given them the encouragement to go on now and add to their tally in the remaining games.
Another thing you said at the weekend was that the sort of performance that you guys put in made you want to get back out onto the pitch tonight And I guess in a different way, this has got the exact same result, right? I assume you must be really looking forward to getting back out and playing again with something like that behind you.
They might need a little bit of a break.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, of course. But we've got a good game now to go to at Rotherham to test ourselves again at the weekend. And we know that'll be a tough game because it was a tough game here. And they've won again tonight to cement themselves at the top of the table. So, yeah, we're looking forward to it. It should be a good, honest game, hopefully.
Great. Thank you, Gaffer.
Pleasure.